Hello and welcome. Now in this video, we're going to save the blog to the database. Okay, so there are a couple of ways of doing this. I'll show you a few of them. Okay, so we have the blog title, blog body, everything is available in this request object. So what I can do is I can create a new instance of blog. Okay, so we have this blog here. We're using this use keyword to get the blog. So I can create a new blog. Blog equals to new instance of blog. Okay, and what I can do is just like we did in the Tinker earlier. Blog title equals to request title. Blog body equals to request body, and then blog. Once we have the title and body, all we need to do is we need to save this one. Simple as that. Blog save. Awesome. And then once we save that, we can redirect. Okay, so return redirect, and we can redirect users to certain page. So for example, let's redirect to the blog. What have we named here? Blogs. Okay, so let's redirect. Once the blog has been created, let's redirect back to blogs. Awesome. Now let's give it a try. Let's go here. Let's go back. Refresh. Okay, so this is using form. Command C. Let's just copy paste a few times. Create. All right. So it has been created and we have been redirected back. How quick was that, right? And we get to see the newly created blog. Awesome, right? Beautiful. So this is one way of creating a blog. Now I'll show you another way as well. So this is exactly the way we did in PHP Artisan Tinker, right? Okay. So let me comment this out. I'm going to show another one. So this is pretty awesome as well. This is using the create method provided by Laravel. Okay, so what I'm going to do is first thing, let me create this input variable which will contain all the requests. Okay, so request all. Okay, so this input variable will have all the requests. Now I need a blog, so let me use another variable to host this blog, and then with this blog model I get to use this create method. Okay, now if you were using some other model, if you were using categories, you could do the same. So with the model followed by the create method. Okay, this way of writing is it's a static method. We accessing the static method. It's not available in the blog model. However, because blog extends the base controller, we get to use all these. So let me go to blog model. As you can see, it doesn't have anything. It doesn't have the create method, but because we are extending the model, the base model, we get to use all these cool methods that ships with Laravel. Okay, so blog, we use this create method, and then we pass in whatever we want to create this new instance of blog with. Okay, so in this case it's input. So input contains the request all, and we create a new blog. Now that would create a new blog, and we can redirect back like so. Okay, let's save this one and let's give it a try if it works. Okay, so create. Okay, now another one. Let's create. Okay, so when you use this method, there's a bit of a difference, because before we were using this way, there was no problem. But if you're using this way, what it asks you to do is it says the mass assignment. We need to explicitly tell the model that the certain table fields, please make them fillable. Okay, so we have to do that. So what you can do is you can go to blog model. Okay, And now, so in this blog model, what I need to say is, I need to say protected fillable, and we give the table fields that are fillable. Okay, so in this array, what I would like to, what we can say is we want to make the title fillable, right? And we want to make the body also fillable. Okay, so once we have done that, we'll be good to go. Let's go back, try again. Okay, so this time it works because we set the fillable fields in the model. Okay, now as you can see, it is pretty straightforward. We already covered create and read operations and how we can do that very easily in Laravel. Okay, so this is great. So far it's been really great. I'm sure you enjoying it. If you need a bit more understanding of object-oriented programming, how these protected private, all these methods and properties in the model, how it extends, all this stuff, if you want to understand, make sure you have watched the OOP section. Okay, so if you have already watched that, I'm sure you comfortable with all this. All right, I'm going to get rid of this one. All right, let's save this one. Now that's done. Now what we can do in the next video is, in the next video maybe we can add a link to the blog title. So when we click on the blog title, it will take us to the blogs with particular blog, in this case blog ID, and then we get to see the whole blog, right? Later we will use the SEO, slug, but for the moment we will use blogs ID. Okay, so we will do that. We will make this each blog clickable so that we can see the entire blog on its own. Okay, so we'll do that in the next video. Thank you.